Seasonings. I do great marinades. Just recently I did a marinade, was just some garlic, salt and pepper, some parsley, oregano, and oil. And I went to Sam's Club. I got some great rubs. I got it's actually a grilling seasoning, and it's brown sugar grilling, and then I have like a steak seasoning rub, and I use a little bit of that, like a capful, and it's great. And then I whip it up in my Ninja. That's another thing. You should have a food processor, so some sort like a Ninja or just a plain food processor that can help you grind up or blend up your herbs and make a rub, like a wet rub or a dry rub. Now, wet rubs are really good because you can rub it all over and then leave it set for an hour, and then you can put it on the grill or put it in the oven. Now, here are some great seasonings that I use, and I found out, because I'm not, I'm not an expert when it comes to cooking, but a lot of people love my seasonings and my food, so I learned how to cook it with these seasonings. Now, I go to Piggly Wiggly. Now, I can't make a great gravy, but I learned this. If you go to make a gravy, when you go to Piggly Wiggly, or you can go anywhere, but if you get the powdered gravy, and, go to make a roux. A roux is nothing but some oil or butter, and then flour, and then you cook down the flour, and it's like equal parts. Let's say you do a quarter cup of oil, and then you do a quarter cup of flour. But remember, the more of flour, the bigger a pot of gravy you can make. So depending on how big your family is that ratio. Excuse me. Now, I just make the roux, and then I also, once I'm cooking down the roux, I take probably about 2 capfuls of the brown gravy mix, and then I'll break that down so it's no lumps, and then I slowly, or my daughter, because she likes to help me cook, she'll pour in the water, and or beef stock, because I'm gonna teach you how to make some beef stock too. Some water or the beef stock, or even chicken stock, depending what gravy you're making. But you make your roux and you pour down whatever. Right now I'm making brown gravy, so water. I sit there, do my water, and I'm cooking it down, and I'm stirring and getting the lumps out so it's not lumpy. And then in the process of that, I'm thinning it out to my liking, because depending on what you're making the gravy for, if you're making it for rice or potatoes, or sometimes you might just want some gravy on your chickens. All depends what you're making gravy for. That's a great way to make some great gravy. Another thing I forgot to tell you is right before you make your roux, if you want onions in it, then saute your onions about a minute or two right before you make your roux. And then you make your roux, and then it's just as good. Also, I always put I always put at least 1 to 2 garlic cloves in it when I make that. It's great. Now, when I make my seasonings, a great seasoning for, like, if you want like Italian chicken, is great. I just use some Italian seasoning, and a little bit of oil, and a little bit of garlic. Fresh garlic, like I said, is my best friend. And I rub it on. And I use my feeler. And then I have bought a marinator with it. And I'm going to take a picture of it and put it on my page somehow. Make a slideshow of the things I use when I cook, so you know what I'm talking about. But I use my marinator. depending on all my kids are eating or just me and my husband. But your marinator, or you can use the sealer bags and make your bag and seal all the air out of it. I mean, take all the air out of it, and because you're taking all the air out, it's all open, your chicken or whatever meat you're using, and let it sit. If you can do it overnight, but if you just know you're going to cook in the next hour or two, do it. And it's almost as good as if you did it overnight. And those are some great ways to marinate. Just simple little things of oils or just dry rubs. And here's a great thing for you to know when you go to barbecue. Just a pinch of oil to, so it won't stick to the grill. Because you don't need the pan on the grill. You don't need a pinch of oil. And brown sugar, and I would do brown sugar, paprika. I will also do some kind of chili powder if you like it spicy. Now, if you have some great suggestions on some marinades, I love to learn new ones. Because if you don't like Food Network, then I can't help you. Because Food Network actually teaches you great marinades. I've learned some great marinades from the Mealies, and I love them. I love the marinades they done taught me and teach you how to make up your new one. You make up your own. But for right now, that's what I have to say. If you have any suggestions, please leave it in the suggestion box. And I would love some great tips, please. Thank you so much, Toodles. And my next actual video is going to be me showing you some great styling tips on a budget and where to shop and everything. So, and if you have any, let me know. For right now, Toodles.